diversity, equity, and inclusion. Tune in to Rise Radio, www.riseradio.sl.
Good evening and welcome to the second edition of your number one magazine news and current affairs program, We Own Salon. We come to you from Rise Radio 96.3 FM. Today na Tuesday, June 18, 2024, and we will be beginning the program to you this evening. My name na David Ben Solomon.
And Mina Samuel Alikama. This program they come to every Monday to Friday from 6 to 7:30 even time from Studio Nabuk Fields. You can join the conversation live on our Facebook page, Rise Radio 96.3 FM, and on www.riseradio.sl with support from AfriCell.
Inside the program today, we dey talk about the strategic plan where the Political Party Regulation Commission, where people can call PPRC, been pulled out this VNTM. Same with so President Biodon says Salon they face big challenge in the business sector because of energy problem. And the Deputy Minister of Trade and Industry do advise market women them for go about their normal business tomorrow and make them not listen to fake news. There's story plus more all line up for you inside the program this evening.
So those two for the next 1 hour 30 minutes. Yourself can be part of the program by where you go send text message to the AfriCell number 077 963 963. The number again is 077 963 963. But first, make we take the rise news summary.
Rise Radio 96.3 FM. This na the use with me Bintu Sudan Sise. The Deputy CEO for the U.S. International Development Finance Corporation, Misha Biswala, Tuesday don't take part na one ceremony for the Nant Energy Project where them they expect for almost double Salon in energy capacity and save go able to draw more investment from outside. The project where them been they call Western Area Power Generation, according to one press release by the U.S. Embassy, go be Salon in first gas to power plant for address one critical need for Salon people when na for access reliable energy infrastructure. The release say the construction work they now begin and them they expect for complete time inside 36 months. And a Milele Energy, when a Nairobi-based independent power generation company and energy project development TCQ Power, they co-sponsor them. The press release say this na important development for Salon and na something where they happen for the first time for make U.S. government put big money for energy capacity like so na one country before DFC project, as im continue say the DFC bin don first announce dis year say dem board of directors don approve up to $412 million na the financing and political risk insurance of the project. The deputy CEO for the U.S. International Development Finance Corporation, Nisha Biswala, tok na the release say access to power important for improved lives and livelihoods now, and sef go drive economic growth for year dem bye. The Deputy Minister of Trade and Industry, Fatmata Kabo, don call on trader dem na free tongue for go about their normal business and forget about the rumour wey dey carry on social media say lockdown go get for day, and say government no don announce but any lockdown or sit at home for any reason. Minister Kabo say the information wey dey go round about protest or lockdown inside this month dey comot from people wey no like this country and wan make problem happen. So im say na dat make im dey talk to trader dem na different market dem for make dem no go listen to dem kind information dem dey. Im say trader dem no for listen to message dem from anybody wey wan for hamburg dem business and who side dem dey survive.
Trader na buy and sell you sabi. You na business person, na market business you sabi. No listen to nobody wey dey can try for poor business. We bring the message today from the government to come educate you trader dem, and I'm glad where we come because Bakuni don ready for Sidon house. Bakuni don dey buy things and say that they buy things for it for Sidon house. But today we don go round, we don no future for educating for say you na trader, na buy and sell you sabi, so you for sell any day.
The Deputy Minister of Trade and Industry, Fatmata Kabo, say trader dem no for afraid for go do dem businesses dem because im say the security sector don guarantee say tight security go dey. You dey listen to Rise News on Rise Radio 96.3 FM. The Director for Operational Support Division (OSD) na the Salon Police Assistant Commissioner of Police John Martin Senesi say the Salon Police believe say dem dey on top of situation for provide security for all good citizens dem for save dem life and protect dem property. ACP Senesi say police patrol dem dey carry on at different region and division dem, and sef checkpoint activities dem dey continue with serious monitoring for see say the personnel dem obey instructions na dem checkpoint dem dey. Im say the police dey rely on the military for support wey dem need support, but im say dem no dey compromise the country in security for anybody.
We believe that we dey on oath for men we provide security for this nation. So we no dey compromise security for nobody. At any hour of the night, you forget the courage, no fear no for dey in you for take a vehicle for men you travel this country. Nobody no for use hate speech, threats on social media that I will block the street, I will make an uprising. I think say any reasonable Sierra Leonean way don't build single room in this country. They no go think about that. They no go pray for that at all.
The Director for Operational Support Division (OSD) na the Salon Police Assistant Commissioner of Police John Martin Senesi encourage all Salon people dem for do their own contribution for sake of peace and collate na the country. Now na use but other country dem. Witness dem say the Greek Coast Guard don make plenty migrants dem die na the Mediterranean over 3-year period, wey include 9 people wey dem be throway na water. BBC analysis Fenot say the 9 people dem dey among over 40 people wey dem allege say die for sake of the force wey dem force dem for comot na Greek territorial water dem. The government na Kenya don tap some proposed taxes na the finance bill for this year after wey public raise concern. The announcement by the MPs come after wey police fire tear gas for scatter protesters dem wey bin vex na the capital, Nairobi. The Parliamentary and Finance Committee been asked for 16% tax for bread and save higher tax them for oil for cook and mobile money service them. That's na news wey come to you from Rise Radio 96.3 FM. My name na Bintu Sudan Sise.
Plenty thank you to Bintu Sudan Sise. We bring you the Rise News summary of things them where they happen all about.
You're listening to Rise.
The time now is studio clock. The time now is studio clock. Now 11 minutes past the hour 6, and the program is still listening to now in salon where they come to you from Rise Radio 96.3 FM. You get to live from our studios in Brookfield and stuff on the internet on www.riseradio.sl and same on our Facebook page on Rise Radio SL 96.3 FM. You can be part of the program by way how you can send a text message to the number 077-963-963, 077-963-963, at the number where you can send a text message to, and we go with them. Now, so we take the first insert of the day. The head of Transnational Organized Crime Unit, now the Salon Police, Mohamed Koma Aliyu, don't confirm say the Salon Police don't arrest 70 cartons of tramadol now one container where they now Wataki. He talked this to journalists inside our emergency press conference we be hold na the headquarters inside Freetongue, and reporter Mohamed Abu Conte gets more and gonna report.
Toku na office wey dey deal with drug related issues. Anything concerning about drugs, not only hospital drugs, prohibited drugs, the drugs wey government say possible not for user in this country. Now with the tramadol, kush, jamba, cocaine, those are key drugs that we will investigate.
That's na ACP Mohamed Koma Aliyu, the head of Transnational Organized Crime Unit, Toku, na the Sierra Leone Police. Mohamed Koma Aliyu, the head of Transnational Organized Crime Unit, been confirmed to journalism that the police don't arrest 70 cartons of tramadol na the Wataki.
On the 30th of May this year, Toku will get intelligence that one container, they don't come overseas, they don't ship up, they don't carry Wataki. Go there, we get with counterparts in the Wataki, lie down, we do the due process, you know you're going to go open to go container. Themselves, the custodians, harbor authorities, the Bulori, and customs, they open up. We do the proper thing, search warrants, we sign that container, we will retrieve 70 cartons of drugs suspected to be tramadol. We are prohibited drugs. We government don't pull up on the drugs and in our custody as an exhibit. Pending investigation. We don't write for the bill of lading and the delivery order. Now from the documents that we will know, without saying anything there, we are working on that. But the exhibit day now, we safe custody.
Ego before say, on the 6th of June 2024, the police na Waterloo police station will report one suspect in the person of Alhaji Jallo, where they na Kisi Road get pharmaceutical drugs where he dey in possession.
On the 6th of June this same year, we will also get a case from Waterloo police station. One suspect in the person of Alhaji Amiru Jallo of 67 Kisi Road. According to Ram, somebody go with cartons of pharmaceutical drugs. He said, but we are keeper for me. This property here, I not get proper place for keeper. He gets store on Waterloo, according to Ram. He make they say, according to I was not there. What he talk, the keeper. In the process, please get tip off, go arrest them, come with the drugs. And right now, the drugs and they to we pharmaceutical drugs. According to you, simple understanding. I'm not a medical officer. We don't write to pharmacy board, they don't come, they don't examiner. The directives of the chief medical officer, so let them confirm, one, whether it's good for human consumption, whether it gets any inclusion of drugs, whether it will make person die or a harmful, it will make person die or whatever, before ever we will class her as a prohibited drugs.
under the activities of Toku, when at the transnational organized crime unit. Mohamed Kouma Aliyu say on the 4th of June 2024, the police na Deep Aiwata, Watalo Highway, been get an intelligence that one Fatmata Jallo, they may suspect him on a 419 business, where they may meet him in possession with 84 bins of papers, where they suspect say na $100 fake notes. It currently dey under police investigation.
On the 4th of June this year, one Fatmata Jallo of the whole of Freetown, Waterloo Highway, we began intelligence for say it is Dabaro business. Dabaro business, this 419 business, this that. I send it in, they go pay, they go site in place on warrant, discover paper, it turn let's say now $100 notes, it turn let's say. So now I mean, inside police we say suspected to be counterfeit. 84 paper, all na $100 bills, $100. 84 suspected to be counterfeit. We know what's in Africa, the procedure with the flag. Don't write to the Director of Banking Supervision, Bank of Australia. So when they reply, from there we do the proper thing. If they say na fake one, we're not going to let we can't go. The court will say na this and that. But for now, Alaji Amiru Jallo for the pharmaceutical drugs and the dollar suspect is not of custody. Plus a good number of Kush Jamba suspect to be no compromise. So we get the advice, if you get party this and that, say no compromise. No compromise. Where I say no compromise, meaning it is under the wall, no compromise. Thank you.
The regional commander, Northwest Region, Manfred Williams, where even again updates, he say the LUC and community relation officers na Lungi, Lonsal, and Cambia don't visit hotspot communities as they talk to the people on the issue of violence, non-violence, human trafficking, and FGM na the respective communities
The LUC and the community relations are Lungi, Losa, and Cambia, and the various hotspot communities but talk to them about the issue of violence, non-violence, these drugs, trafficking, human trafficking, and this FGM. Of course, you will recall a few weeks back when he intercepted other people in our border, human trafficking, that issue they will not transform at all because people move out with small people we suspect say as human trafficking. For that, we know we're going to talk and investigate. So far, the region quiet.
The Sierra Leone police, however, they assure the general public that they will continue for man lives and property as one of the key mandates in the country. For Rise Radio, Mohamed Abu Konse, the report.
Inside the program today, we will talk about the strategic plan where the Political Party Regulation Commission, PPRC, been pulling out of this BNTM. And for that, we get inside the studio, Lucien Momoh, we are the Director of Training and External Relations na PPRC. Good evening, welcome to the program.
Good evening, and Fambolado.
Thank you for accept to invite. So now, quick one, we able to set the agenda for people who they listen and we know maybe ever come across within PPRC, but let we talk a little bit about the key objectives of the political party registration.
Well, the Political Parties Regulation Commission will be started as the Political Parties Registration Commission. Now, a creation of the 1991 Constitution, sections 34 and 35 of the 1991 Constitution say one body go dey weighing responsibility now for register and regulate the activities of political parties them inside salon so that then go by the 1991 Constitution, the Political Parties Act, the own party constitution, and the terms and conditions where PPRC register them. In not only we get the Political Parties Act number 25 of 2022, where replace the Political Parties Act number 3 of 2002. And it further broadening the mandate of the commission. Firstly, the objects of why them established PPRC, I don't lay them down. And say we so we therefore ensure say political parties then be accountable to the membership and of course to the electorate. People then go for ask why the electorate, how the electorate connect. Non-party not in a salon way membership able for make you win any election as salon unless the people in that particular constituency the only one whole country join hand for vote for them. So they need for be accountable to the people them. And then any side way association or movement fulfill the criteria for register them. Now make we dey for ensure pluralism. You know, if not 50 association them qualify for be registered as a political party, we go register them.
Okay.
When we joined PPRC 14 years ago, we meet 32 political parties.
Okay.
We de-registered until we get something like 8, you know, and now we get 17 registered political party. And the law again say where we find not say confusion ala the inside political party we can step in. We find not say tension there between two different political parties who can step in. Unlike the 2002 act we been say when approached by the leadership. Now I make you say before now political parties then most times then they go down court because if you're not a part of the leadership and most times the leadership no go complain themselves. And we know for complain them not a part of the leadership. So now as long as you're not fully paid up member of a political party, you get rights for bringing complaints against your leadership or anybody inside your own political party.
All right. So strategic plan now one way organizations and other institutions them can use for like drafts and plans them for the next year. And then we don't see the strategic plan where the commission pool for 2024 where we go for 1 to 2028. Now let we look at this commission aim and this strategic plan waiting now the aim way una get inside this plan here so we una run draft for from 2024 they start from now to 2028.
Well strategic plan as you begin for say now like a roadmap where an organization, a business or a company they set itself for certain given period of time. Okay. And why make we own strategic plan be 5 years? Because we electoral cycle in Sierra Leone are 5 years. The former strategic plan when I been from 2019 to 2023 end last year. And then there is a need for like we look and reflect. So after the 2023 elections, we approach the European Union through international idea and say now strategic plan the end. We need for develop another strategic plan. So the first step was for like we seek the service of a consultant. We get 2 consultants them. The one in they look at this old strategic plan and the other one in they look at the institutional assessment. So after that we go with the consultants and they engage with management staff, they engage with the commission, they engage with the support staff, they engage with the middle level management staff. So at the end of the day we retreat, we go to Bo, we go a retreat where then can tell we waiting them for not. We do inward reflection of ourselves. What we will achieve, what we not able to achieve during the last 5 years. And then the rate we at achieving 78% of the last strategic plan.
Okay.
Mind you, that last strategic plan, they may get 4 strategic pillars. Unlike this new one where I can talk about, we get 8 strategic pillars. Okay. We look at them pillars then, one of the pillars they may be legal reform. We'll be able to achieve 100% because from when we go PPRC 2010, 2011 we attempt for review the act will not able, 2018 we will try, but for coming up 2023 elections, we'll be able to get a reviewed law, the act. We'll be able to review the act and give the commission small teeth for the bets because they will not mean yet enforcement powers. But inside the new act, the Political Parties Act number 25 of 2022, we get enforcement powers. Then we look at other areas them inside it. And then inside our retreats, them can tell about what's in our strength, what's in our weaknesses, what's in our opportunities, and what's in our threats. And they will look at their strength there still exist. Where they follow, we improve on their strength there so. Their weakness there, so how we go able to improve on their weaknesses there? What do we need for do? What's the opportunity? They will be able to tap into all of these opportunities. What's the threats them? The threats and they still exist. So in that retreat, the commission being appoint a strategic planning committee.
Okay.
We for the first step, we PPRC they do strategic plan. Even the consultant themselves and comment PPRC for that say they will get people that will think the commission. We then self the app, then the consultant for do the work. We may be happen for be the chairman of that strategic planning committee. There we get staff them from different departments and different strata at the commission. So it go reflect all waiting, take all the driver, then go able for they able for understand. I go then make inside strategic plan. One will begin talk to about the pillar then where they one pillar they will strengthen the commission.
Okay, well, I think, listen, before you go further, now, inside on our strategic plan, as you don't mention earlier, you make mention of 4, where you get law reform, resource mobilization, winner sustainability, systems development for political parties, and same also capacity building of PPRC. Among all the law reform, nine gets the highest percentage with 100%. So, what you wanna be really do with the resource mobilization and the rest of the other one, them we wanna be score 72% and as well as 71% respectively.
Well, you will see say before now, mobilizing resources, people are not being too aware or not being know well about the role and function of PPRC. We'll get 2 elections management body in Salon, PPRC and ECSL. Now the constitution creates PPRC and ECSL. Now the only 2 election management body then. Any other one we then can refer to na airplane can help for work.
Okay.
Like the police, like the media, like civil society. Now airplane can help for enhance we own job them. But PPRC and ECSL are the 2 elections management body them where we get in this country. We see say for meet up the 2023 elections, we see say they will be able for mobilize a lot of resources we will not be able for mobilize before.
Okay.
Because before now, government always they concentrate for fund PPRC operational cost game done. But inside that last plan we'll get to see say governments now don't begin for fund programmatic areas them of the commission. So outside government not able, now they we can go meet their development partners them. Say do your government don't come this far. How far now they go? And if you see the European Union don't put money for let develop this strategic plan, now we hope say you not go put money for develop something, you not put money for make it work. Because all of these what they look at, while we go for begin talk about the 8 thematic areas, you go see say progress they now side.
Okay, so still on the old strategic plan, now out of 100%, una be achieved 78%, we mean say 22% more been the way actually not been complete. Tell me about them one and the way una not been complete.
Well, of course, inside the last strategic plan, part of the capacity development, because remember now what they call now capacity strengthening.
Okay.
Now they go pan. That last strategic plan, we aim on the last strategic plan now for like we get directorates. And inside the organogram we've been draw something like 10 to 12 directorates. Now we get 6 directorates now where they operate now the PPRC.
Okay.
6 directorates: Directorate of Finance, Directorate of Mediation and Training, Directorate of Admin and Human Resource, Internal Audit, Training and External Relations, and we get the Directorate of Procurement and Logistics. You know, we still the aim for get more. Like now inside strategic plan, the last pillar they look at research and learning. We get for develop M&E framework. For more than a PPRC, for let we do research, pass maybe the mediation and programs department and few other staff from other units can come together and do research. But one dedicate one whole unit when you work the PPRC and for they do research and come up with concepts we'll go for going forward. Then make inside this new strategic plan, we'll get midterm review. And if you go inside research and learning, or resource mobilization and utilization, we'll get for the begin track the activities of the commission. Maybe quarterly. We'll see from January to March, what will be set at the strategic plan. Because all this strategic plan, they get timelines. Say between this term to this term, if we don't do so, why we able for do that? We will complete them. Need they follow carry and forward again? If there is no need, we'll scrap them and develop something else. Like for example, if we say the legal framework, we'll look at the legal framework. If we will achieve them before the time we put, with the targets from now until 2026, we for don't done legal framework. If we would done them before then, same day, there is no need for going to them again. So there is a need now for look at some other emerging issues them, because this na plan, and plan not a stone. You can plan say, now I want to build 3-story house na this particular land, but you don't do what you plan and everything. Until the engineer can say no, this land no go with 3. Okay. Let it take 2. So you get for readjust them. So along the line where they go, thing they were not able to achieve, we can just done away with them and bring something. If we're not still able to achieve, we carry them forward and see. But we get for no, what thing could not be achieved this.
Okay. So quickly, anything we get for do with of late, we get for do with elections and political parties, citizens them can want to be aware and be well informed on issues like this, because of uncertainties them we can happen. So now this strategic plan obviously gets to the hands of citizens them for making themselves understand and know more about this. Also then can also say free tongue notes in no more salon, other district, and they will make up of this. So now let we say the reports on our pulam and the strategic plan, it come out. How best una get for say una able for explain them even to that layman we know well educated for no waiting the inside that strategic plan and educate them more about waiting una find out and how impactful it would be for further elections that we will get for come.
Well, a part of the process this, if you observe from when we launched the strategic plan, we don't get to go bust media engagement. Before the can I just talk to Hope Radio now McKinney on the strategic plan, waiting then at the strategic plan. This morning I'm there morning coffee. My other colleague been there na AYV. Last week I be 98.1. Now so we and even we staff themselves with the na the regions. Then take part in the consultation. But then self need for able for stand information about waiting contain at the final plan. Because after we don't do consultations around, we do validation. After validation, we do the launching. And now what do they go pan? One of the pillar with the communication and visibility. Inside that pillar itself, we get for engage media houses there for partnership. I'm glad the way una aware, because one of they ask me the question is that like I was saying, I get documents where they show and say una really they follow how they go. Now so want for let the media any documents will go the give una, so that una go be asked informed questions we go make we able for digging deep and make people there. So inside them partnership they no get forget with the media house there. We get forget training them. For like journalists them from radio station them, television station them, we can make them know what's in a PPRC work. So the same way PPRC will get activities, I go just speak from one of them journalists and say go cover. And when the person go cover, they cover from an informed point of view.
Okay. So Lucien, most of the time, PPRC in news headline now one way it can happen, especially when election can be closer. Now the time most people can hear about PPRC or whenever they can get issues with political parties. So with this strategic plan, how really it go make una work effective now the commission, and in as much as a lot of things they don't change from just a registration commission now to a regulation commission.
Well, what to make we change the name from Political Parties Registration Commission? The name look restrictive. So many people didn't see the name before, then they fix register no more register political party. And then under registration, they under regulation. If I may they register you, I may they regulate you. So for like people because some people at some point before the 2018 elections, when we do a review, the name of them be agree on a Political Parties Registration and Regulation Commission. So when we do the further review after 2018 elections, we say no, registration they under regulation. So let it be regulation. And of course, the only sanction we been get inside the last act now for the register political party. What I mean the register now for take them go Supreme Court. They not qualify again. Pull their name na the book. Now no more we get. So just imagine if a political party just do one small thing, just say he failed for report. You dey register one go.
Okay.
Now me they will be say that they been too harsh.
Okay.
So I make inside the new act, we get power for warn you, we get power for fine you, we get power for suspend the operations, and then we go to the registration.
Okay. So earlier you make mention say about 14 years we don't do na PPRC, you will meet about 32 political parties. Now that number they don't really calm down. Is it that now na strict measures them don't make the number don't calm down, or like now some political parties we actually can see themselves on fit say well they're not going to continue?
Well, na a mixed bag. Some then they not be they even exist safe again.
Okay.
They call meeting, they know they come safe. They not get office. You not get trace of them. And then when we united PPRC, we fair not say the tell way na ECSL neck been they play oversight role. Because mind you, when the 1991 constitution come, when the political parties, when the 1991 constitution come, the next year we get a military interregnum, constitution suspended until 1995, 1996, constitution come into play. PPRC Act not come till 2002. Okay. And even when you na neck be the play oversight for register political party. You know they work and get Iboku. Sometimes some sin they will can see they not be the same. So when you can look at all the political party books them, you not go believe say some man way na be a lagman and some other political party. Then I found the member than some of the other political party. Then the other one the way, you know, where they not like what you say, they not be the function. Or something, they're not there alive against self, or they don't metamorphose themselves into something else. So we look at all of those. Then 32. With the registered 24 of them, now 8 be left. 2 be appeal back to it because we go to Supreme Court. When Supreme Court don't make the judgment, if you want for big, not to tell you they can beg at the Supreme Court. The first beg you go beg now, right? You say would they go court?
Okay.
Now you can appeal. But when you go Supreme Court, I would think Supreme Court safe. Supreme Court say give them our time fine. So like a two, I think the RUFP and the UNPP, they appeal. Then give reason for why make them offices them blah 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 blah. So go to the Supreme Court. Supreme Court tells okay, now give them time. Let them regularize them status. We give them time to regularize them status. So it go 10.
Okay.
Then party they like them, then ADP then come, and then 2 bin come. We make go 10, we go 11, go 12.
Okay.
From then 12 and so we begin go now till we get 17. But could they now the pipeline we don't apply for be registered as a political party. But because the criteria they never fulfill it.
Yeah, then criteria you can able like if now waiting now they look towards for register political parties.
The criteria for being registered as a political party, first of all, you just forget the constitution. With the in line with the 1991 constitution. You just forget list of founding members. Now every district. And the new law they now, each and every district, you forget 50 signed up membership. And also type the name and the right handwritten telephone number, address.
Okay.
Because some get the potential or tendency, but just go type name the number, give you address, give you number, don't alert them. But you not gonna know when will they come from can check. Okay. Initially one for like be 500 per district.
Okay.
But the political party that will exist now then bounce. Because we're gonna country like a Gambia. Any constituency where you go, you they get 2,000 signed up members before they certify you for like be a political party. Because if you not get member for register.
Okay, so listen, before we take another insight inside the program today, I think this particular thing where they talk is very much educative for salon people. So what thing go on for no actually? What thing can make most of them political parties and they can be disqualified? Is it now as a result of dormancy, they're not able for like continue the executive procedures? What are the other things them we involve?
Well, one thing where they warrant deregistration of political party, like you say, one, then dormant. If we invite political party 1 year for come meeting or 6 months for come meeting, nobody not turn up. We check because we do verification every year.
Every year.
Yes. We check now the area, the location where you give it. Because the law say anything where you change by your registration, you for inform PPRC. And PPRC they gazette them.
Okay.
Something that you want to go sit down, you go change constitution, you come in, with the gazette for let people encounter objection. So if you know the report, you get 4 reporting obligations. They could register, and so as we register in 3 months after registration, then for give we an audited report of them income and liability.
Okay.
And then when they want to participate by election, and for tell us now this kind of money we get. The what they don't take down for take part by election, and for tell us now this kind of money we begin, this kind of money we spend. Now so spend and this now the balance. And not only the audit censor for an independent audit firm. Now they audit them.
All right.
And then every year, March, therefore tell you waiting at the money they may get last year, waiting at the property they will get, and waiting still there, and waiting they don't let go. Now let's tell you one good thing about this new act.
Okay.
Political party they now na PPRC na corporate body. They not be their own property.
Okay.
If you watching political party, then they all na trustee them, name them they put for own name property then they. And so God, if that trustee think I not get to and na name they this na get the property, they pull on there. So now political party they own property in your name and dispose them as and when it think, as long as you use the procedure and processes with the party constitution day. Now you can sue political party in their name. Because before now, when the political party go to court, now the chairman and the secretary general, then they go court, then catch the political party name as third respondent. When they make some chairman and secretary general, they always they feel say that they get political party. We don't get the argument, but now we don't care go now, so now they sue the party in your name.
Okay.
Just like you sue PPRC back in your name.
Okay, so PPRC gets anyway where they can source fund for the political party and if I make them continue for exist.
Well, part of we work over the years, we always they ensure, like in 2011, we approached the UNDP. We make them buy vehicle them for them, then buy computers them for them, then buy computers and their accessories, then buy bike them for them. But how they be distributed and be distributed by how you be represented.
Okay. That's
like APC and SLPP, then we get Prado and then pick up van. And all the other one, they will be the existent. And at that time, they were about 8 or 10. Then some get them pick up by van and get bikes.
So technically, I've been a lion share.
Well, normally, even when they be the cry for subvention, where we take to parliament, now we reach inside parliament and pull out. There must be a formula. My colleague then just come from South Africa. Where they go meet with the Electoral Commission of South Africa. Where they primarily waiting and gonna political financing and go for good. Why would they head the political financing? They come salon next week.
Okay.
Because we don't develop political finance regulation and manual way where they can validate and then we launch them. Then get a formula where they run there.
Okay.
Now by percentage. How many percent? The percentage now by representation. If you get so percent to be represented, certain amount of money, the way they go.
All right, Lucien, we'll go for come back to you for make you can tell me more on that day. The time now is 3 o'clock now 6:43, and after we will take another insert inside the program today. The Ministry of Lands, Housing and County Planning, together with the Ministry of Tourism, don't give 6,000 acres of land to the Takugama Chimpanzee Sanctuary for survey and develop the land, and save them as property for tourism development area. This land handing over ceremony been happening at the Takugama Chimpanzee Sanctuary inside Freetown. And for more on this, make we journal reporter been to Sudan, Sise.
Today we don't come for officially hand over this land. Please, when I protect them. When I have any constraint about the land, the quality of the land, when I come back to the ministry, we check for una. If anybody say it claim that land, they may then come back to we. We check them, we see exactly how many will help them or locate them. But please, no more protected to we get.
That's not the Deputy Minister of Lands, Housing and County Planning, Phyllis Momoh, made a talk na the handing over ceremony of the 6,000 acre of land where the ministry give to Takugama Chimpanzee Sanctuary for making them preserve, protect, survey and develop the land and save them as a property of TDA when a tourism development area. Tamba Dauda, the professional head na the Ministry of Lands, talk more but why the ministry decide to give the 6,000 acre of land to Takugama. Usain say the Minister of Lands be don't go na the area and talk to people them, but he place an important one and the opportunities we go bring na the country.
The Minister of Lands, we don't carry severally, we don't talk to people then, we don't inform them about the protection of this rich resource we get now, and waiting at the opportunities we get from the tourism and other areas for generate. Sell out the country so that other people can go travel and can admire what we get. Unfortunately, we for protect them, now we deploy them. If we not follow up, we go realize say even CNN we don't discuss this. Then talk about how the chimps and will get now when at the few they waiting at the sub-region and how they are threatened. So we want for act as a government for make sure so we protect them.
Tamba Dauda carry on for talk say the Ministry of Lands don dey work together with other ministry them like Ministry of Tourism and other one them for survey and protect the area so in go dey na tourism area so in go dey as tourism area.
So as a ministry, we be going to collaborate with Ministry of Tourism, Ministry of Lands and Water Resource, Natural Disaster Management agencies. We work together and we agree. So for survey and protect all of the area, we vest them as a property we go down at TDA, Tourism Development Areas. So we will survey about 6,000 acres of land. We start from the bridge. If you walk along this entrance, we will get before the entrance. There is also another driveway come up on this other side. We will not take that driveway as a boundary. Going towards, we pass this first curve, we pass the second curve. There is a big curve going towards the Charlotte end. We will take that boundary there. Going towards that Mongiba end, we take the boundary. Everything from the road going up, we join the core forest reserve, and from this side, we don't take them for tourism purpose. And all other protocols now, we follow them up and we ensure we try to talk to people. Then maybe the lake claims to don't land for me to make sure say they send and document them to Ministry of Lands where we recognize them claims and authentic. Government will look into ways where we will find a solution either for relocate them elsewhere or for compensate them for that. But for now, the country now they come first.
Philip Mose, the Deputy Secretary in the Ministry of Tourism and Cultural Affairs, when Sem be the talk, begin tell President Bio thank you for when consider tourism na in agenda. And Steph mentioned say the Ministry of Tourism don't launch one document where go look at the tourism development areas for protect them.
And recently, on our all see, also we go launch the strategic tourism master plan 3 to 4 weeks ago. We go launch them, and that document today clearly talk about the TDAs them, how we go for prevent them, how we go for protect them, and so that document today is out. And this way that happens so today. This land where the Ministry of Lands and all stakeholders don't put that together, they don't hand over to the Ministry of Tourism. I want for our show now say we at the Ministry of Tourism, in collaboration with Mr. Bala, we go promise that this land will be put into good use. And we go ensure say all measures we for put in place for let we protect this land, we go do it.
Bala Amara Sakram, the program director, Takugama Chimpanzee Sanctuary, has since been the talk and don't live for over 30 years for protect the Takugama forest. Usain say the area na important area where people go come other country for come and see. As from the 10-way income to now, the number of people will be the live na the area don't add.
Thank you. Bala didn't come here to protect this thing yesterday. I don't there for 30 years try to protect this. What we have done here, you can see, every Sierra Leonean can be proud of what you see there. But turn around and look at that, then you know what we are doing to our country. This is a catchment. I mean, not even any other land. This is a catchment. Many countries, you do anything, you tamper with your catchment, it's a very treasonable offense. They can lock you up for many years. It's only Sierra Leone, I think we've been slow with that process, but that needs to happen. It needs to happen. Nature is something you borrow from your past, from your father, from your grandfather. Look after it and give it back to your children. And this is a catchment. When I came here, population around here was not even 2,000-3,000. And it's the same Congo Dam is saving the water there. And the other dam they had plans was the Kiyama Dam to be developed so that you have both dams supplying. The population has gone 20 times more, but we are still with the same small Congo Dam.
Bala continue for talk about the challenges them when they face from the community. Usain say they no go able get animal them like shark them if they no look after the dam them.
And the Takiyama Dam, the one that we have so much potential, it never dries. It can be looked after, it can be developed, but we can't do that if you have all these sharks coming. Now they are building Tanbud is there, and people are putting toilets up there, and everything is coming into Takuyama Dam, and you expect your children to drink that down in SS Camp and Regent and Bathurst. What's wrong with us? As a nation, I think we need to really, really look into this. I think you need a very, very bold step. And, I always say, alone I can do much. I don't have the powers. But if all of you come on board, I think we can do something. And only thing I can promise, if I've looked after this place for 30 years, I will work so hard with the line ministries to make sure this whole area will develop. That's what we need. This whole area can become a theme park. How many of our poor children can go to London and America to go and see these things? Let's have something here. Why can't our poor children have the same opportunity? That's all I'm asking. And I beg with a beg, please, yeah?
The program manager at Takugama Chimpanzee Sanctuary, Bala Amarak Sakram, end up talk say in ready for work more with other line ministry them for say the dam and forest area develop as a tourist area, and end up talk to the people na the community say make them left for they do the thing them we no good for the dam as that they affect the animal them within the site. Tamba Dauda, the professional head na the Ministry of Lands, call on all other ministries them for put hand together for protect the area, as the area na a very important area for the country. For Rise Radio, me na Bintu Sudan say the report.
The Human Rights Commission for Salone, together with the Danish Institute for Human Rights, don't hold one capacity building workshop for staff and commissioner them on climate change and the use of the analytical climate assessment framework tools. This workshop be happening at the Peace Museum Hall, na New England. Also, we reporter Rosalind Kamara been part and filing this report.
According to the Notre Dame Global Adaptation Index report, where them be do inside 2007, says Salonde number 158 out of 182 countries them we get high risks for experience serious climate change. From that time day to now, them figures they are so long go up past mark, and this now because according to experts them, people then don't they cut stick past mark, build na areas them, outside they not supposed for build and boku other thing them where they affect the environment. Their activities so don't be serious human rights violation to other people them we not too done they unbog the environment. Now for sake of this make, the Human Rights Commission Salon don't get one day engagement with some staff them na the Commission on Climate Change and the use of analytical climate assessment framework tool na Salon. When in the talk, the chairperson for the Human Rights Commission, Patricia Nasunadema, say as the Human Rights Commission they expand in scope, this training come the right term, and also say climate change they affect the enjoyment of human rights.
The Human Rights Commission of Sierra Leone, like all national human rights institutions, globally perceive climate change as a major human rights issue because the impacts of climate change affect the enjoyment of human rights. For an example, rights to life, food, education, clean water, sanitation, shelter resulting from forced migration and subsequently displacement, amongst others. The 2023 report by the Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change has rated Sierra Leone as one of the most vulnerable countries that climate change might prevent the enjoyment of rights. In response to this non-uplifting finding about Sierra Leone's climate change situation, it is worthy to note the role taken by government in meeting its human rights obligations of respecting, protecting, and fulfilling human rights in line with climate change concerns.
Maria Pattinson, when are the representative from the Danish Institution for Human Rights, say the international communities need for stand up and support Salon pan the efforts for fight climate change issue.
Environmental crises, including climate change, pose an overwhelming and immense threat to human rights realization everywhere, but making it even harder for a country like Sierra Leone to realize the rights to food, water, housing, health, the right to life itself. And there is great unfairness in the fact that a country that has contributed so little to this global problem is affected so hard. The needs for adaptation, the needs for disaster risk management are great, and there is likewise also a need then for the international community to step up and to support Sierra Leone in this effort. I'm hoping that we can help contribute to bring clarity on these issues from a human rights perspective and help Sierra Leone on its path towards constant and greater progressive realization of rights for all people in Sierra Leone in the context of climate change and environmental crisis.
Inside in your talk, Victor Lansana, when the vice chairperson for the Human Rights Commission, talk about the relationship between climate change and human rights.
There's a clear relationship between climate change and human rights. When you talk about the right to life, for instance, the effects of climate change, they affect the enjoyment of the right to life. So whether it's also about the right to health, whether it's about the right to food, whether it's about the right to education, all of these are rights that have been affected. I mean, we could be affected when we get a climate disaster. So clearly, we believe this is an opportunity for them to train, we staff them, maybe they understand, maybe they get knowledge as to the relationship between climate change and human rights, so that they go able for help them, where they go to the field, where they able for engage community people, and for many able clearly for get clear knowledge of waiting the relationship between climate change and human rights.
Victor Lansana be go before for talk say after this training, then staff them get for go out na some parts them na the country and collect data on how climate change they affect human rights.
We expect say we staff them we are the beneficiary of this training. They don't get enough knowledge, about climate change and human rights. We expect say also the analytical tool on climate change and human rights we don't create. They will become familiar with them and they go for apply them at the field. We don't really select some communities them. I mean, from Freetown to the regions, we also go for go and make sure say we gather data from them, and then we see exactly how the impact of climate change don't they actually affect them at the various communities.
Victor Lansana be end up for say the business policy where the commission don't develop and submit to the Attorney General, they in line with climate change, as then they hope say this policy go turn into law so that they go able stop some business people them where they operate in the country where they cause climate change, and also in the process they violate human rights. For Rise Radio, me na Rosani Kamara the report.
You listen to Rion Salon News and Current Affairs program, where they come to you live from Rise Radio 96.3 FM from Monday to Friday, 6 to 7:30 evening time. Now, time for me to take one quick break.
It's AfriCell Win Couple. Time don't reach for so much more. Play more, get more, and win more with AfriCell Win Couple. Over 1 million new Leons cash prizes they go every day, every week, every month, and for crown it all, every 3 months. One lucky AfriCell subscriber they win 150,000 new Leons. This now you time for get more. For qualify, just a top up every day, and you can win the daily prize when a 500 new Leons. Call *488# for just 1 new Leons, and you go qualify for the weekly, monthly, and grand draw them. Also, you go get chance for win 5,000 new Leons every week, 15,000 new Leons every month, and 150,000 new Leons every 3 months. Them don't really reach for get more. Play Win Couple today, and you self can win Boku Boku Couple with AfriCell. Call *488#, play the trivia game, get more points, and pick up your chances for win more with AfriCell. This now the Win Couple revamp. You chance for get more.
Can Win Couple, Win Couple.
Welcome back from that short break there. In case you just joined with the program, you listen to now on Salon, where they come to you from Rise Radio 96.3 FM, and members say you get to live from with studios in Brookfields, and same with to the watch we live now Facebook page on Riseradiosl 96.3 FM and surf on www.riseradio.sl. Inside the program today, we talk about the strategic plan where the Political Party Regulation Commission, where people know as PPRC, in Punlado this BNTM, and serve President Bio don't say Salon don't they face big challenge in the business sector because of energy problem. The Deputy Minister of Trade and Industry don't advise market women them for go about their normal business as tomorrow and not listen to fake news. And story there are more days for you inside the program, and continue for sending text message to the number 077 960 960 077 960 960. Not the number we go send a text message to, and we go read
inside the studio inside with the Political Party Regulation Commission PPRC, the Director of Training and External Relations, winner Lucien Momoh. Once more, welcome inside the program. So let we continue. Let's look at the strategic plan, fine one we wanna pull for 2024 to 2028. We according to you now a 5-year plan. We mean say the 2024 now it starts. So we don't discuss plenty about the last one, but let's look at now this particular new one where you say so many changes the inside it, like one we got for do with 8 thematic pillars them where the last one have been 4 nuggets. So start for tell me about them pillars and the objective of the strategies, and we will continue for look at the results and the expectations.
Well, of course, the strategic plan gets 8 thematic pillars. Then pillar 1 get for look at the legal framework, and the difference between looking at the the legal framework this time around, we not look at the PPRC legal framework alone. You know, when you look at the PPRC legal framework on one hand, we therefore look at gaps them where they because of emerging in trends them, and then certain clause then they will be in the bill.
Okay.
Where at the end of the day, when they get the final one, in another day, one get for do to the obstruction clause we been the day in another day, and then we don't they look at some other emerging issues. Then we don't they come where will be expected for being at the last legal regime, but we'll get for a look at them again, and you know say inside 2022, Salon make progress. We will get 3 progressive laws that will pass in this country: the GIWI Act, the Public Elections Act, and the Political Parties Act. All of them want to geared towards empowering women them, you know, for like them go take active part in governance and active part in politics. And inside the legal framework again, we're going to look at the legal framework of political parties them. Because of them 3 laws then they were talk so. Political parties they need for adjust their constitution them for fit them laws then they into for example, at every level of political parties, from zonal level, from section level, you know, therefore ensure that women be represented 30%. So, which means there is going to be change in the constitution for accommodate that one day. But again, beyond appeal to the woman them and the disadvantaged people in our political parties, as so we can call them, the woman them, the youth them, and people with disability.
Okay.
Ensure that you fulfill the criteria within on our party in constitution for let you go qualify for like PPRC go for fit for you. For let you go get that 30%.
Where you hold on this more, where you mentioned then 3 category of people in there, just when me can answer the question about wearing, you know, Salon gets a very youthful population. So in this strategic plan una outline any structure we do for them for see them involve actively in political participation, for either encourage them for make them take up leadership positions them na the political parties them.
I make inside pillar 7 we look at inclusion and participation. They come on board then set of people and I make they appeal to them. Then people are now the most people who think marginalized in a political party them, but are the most active people in a political party them. More especially the woman them and the young man them. The young man population beaucoup, just like how the woman population them beaucoup. When I say young man, youth, I mean man, both man and woman, but the woman themselves their own population, and then they cook, and then they dance, you know, standing and they get people there. But at the end of the day, forget position and political party, not easy. But so that's why inside this new strategic plan, we will help the political party there for review the constitution for include and the appeal will adjust they make to them 3 sets of people there. Gone are those days when the ABUP and the older politician and for the pay on a subscription for una. Because if, for example, you and Ali, then are a political party, you always depend on Ali for pay you monthly subscription. Ali go pay you monthly subscription because you know say you the support him. The day where Ali faint say you support don't go to John, he not go pay you subscription for you. He not go tell you.
Okay.
But all the hour reach you one for team up for position. If he not come before self, he go send person that he not pay, he not pay, not a fully paid up member, and you not get nothing for sure for that. And the least money way people in the pay a political party before now they may get one loan, first and 1,000 loans, first and 2,000 loans. Then they pay the list. Now I see now 10 loans. Then the least money they pay for let be member in a political party, and for let be a fully paid up member in a political party for pay them dues then. And the political party constitution and put criteria if you are in position. So now make me the position, the woman them, the young man and people with disability. for them, then they pay. And the only problem we'll get again, the people with disability, I think was 2012 elections, one settlement can meet we. They did not go position, we one position. The question was, are you a member of that political party? If you know say you want for be represented, or you want for represent people, then make sure say you be fully paid up a member of a political party. Okay. So that legal framework, they not they even look at even the political party they make in the constitution no more back. They look at them, group like them all political party youth association. How we empower them for like themselves they go about waiting they set out for than in constitution. The all political parties women association will get for look into how we empower themselves for them themselves go there and try for cajole them party them for letting able for make sure say woman and get waiting they forget now youth, gender, youth and people with disability. Okay. You know, so all of those will take into consideration within a political party you get for make sure say you fulfill the criteria where you set out there. The second pillar they look at resource mobilization and utilization. First of all, just to look at resource mobilization. We want to mobilize the resources, then we go for look again how would they use them. Now make a we go for get tracking. We go look say that this will be set out. We don't use this enough. We don't complete them and all of that. Then the third pillar they look at PPRC institutional strengthening. Okay. The last strategic plan may get capacity building, institutional capacity building. Now strengthening the capacity where the commission get, like I say, we don't get 6 directorates now, and we don't even right to Ministry of Finance for good concurrence for let we recruit more staff so that we get visibility.
You can break under it in a concurrence.
Well, now like they agree the go ahead, okay. Now then get the money. Now they know the money where they were available. Now then they agree, okay. Would they write to them say, well, do you want to recruit 10, 15, 20 staff? We go able to recruit, then go say yes, then go say no. Okay. So one recruit, even like we audit the Auditor General Audit Service be audit last year. Part of the report now that even my own department where I've been there before when I be outreach officer. Now me one game in that department for over 12 years. Until last year or so when we recruit an outreach officer. So we see the need for recruit outreach officers them now all of the regions them. Okay. But I think waiting with the battle with now they say no we're not going to Bulolo. So we'll dip and big. They allow recruit 2 force. Then one they cover north and northwest, the other one cover south and east. Until we go big back, sometime by the end of this year, as if for next year, we'll able for recruit more staff them for like then they and we want to forget staff them now all the districts. Because we don't want to forget third party information. They also get staff them all over the district. Like you talk something just now say people can only know about when election time, yeah. Because we can recruit ad hoc staff. And recruit ad hoc staff, the advantage day, the disadvantage day. You understand? You need somebody where you don't tie to the work. Okay. Say this work I they do on and on until I get another job or until age not favor me again. I left. And we still like I talk about partnership. We have a partner or sister institution them. They will not get office. Okay. Like we can do in elections. Electoral Commission for Salon, I will tell them plenty thank you. 2018 election, 2020 election, then we staff there in a district their way will not get office system. And they get their one home. When they themselves they go on with their operations. And they don't do for just get more staff. We get staff, you get for building capacity. Because new things then they we for expose staff them to international best practices. So like we don't get like then the international trainings, then study tours them. Okay. Even this we strategic plan. We even target training themselves for even the drivers them and even the support staff them. So man, it's not fortunate for complete school, maybe because money, family don't make money. But some people are intelligent. I can always give one example. When I'm at the UN, a cleaner I'm at Mamioko. A cleaner. But doing it so they clean down already in Amsil, to in Ipsil. It show passion, like say, it want for land. He begin come to with land computer, vacancy kind of security. He end up, by the time they come out na UN 2010, he end up, now they add the UN security na Lunge. So you get kind of people and they where you can for building people capacity. You know, some people and they not feel no more, now just management for go. Okay. But you get for allow your staff themselves for go because tomorrow, Bambai, Like we don't take 14 years. You don't know anything that my next plan in next 1-2 years.
Okay, so Lucien, we will come back to you now. You don't explain about 3 out of the 8 pillars. Them, so you will tell more about the one they will focus for those capacity development of political parties, communication, and ICT, and the rest of that. And also, we'll take another insight inside the program today. President Julius Maada don't say energy na the lifeblood of any modern society. We make it say Salon don dey face big challenge na the business sector. A talk this we be launch the Nant Energy project, when our 148 megawatt power purchase project na the eastern parts na Freetown. Always be happy na the Kisifiel Terminal Shell New Road. We reporter Fatmata Bangua be witness and filing this report.
One of the fundamental rights them for every citizen na any country and forget access to sustainable light. This BNTM, Salon don dey suffer for light business. Na for sake of that make the president, Dr. Julius Maada, with support from DFC and the US Embassy, don launch the Nant Energy project. But 148 megawatts power project na the eastern part of Freetown. This project will address the challenge them where the country they face in terms of light business and self will create job opportunity for young people them. This project will last for 3 years. Where in be the give in welcome address. Alpha Rashid Conte, where then at the Kisi community, we start for talk say.
Today is a wonderful day. My heart is full of joy for the success of this particular project. A long-awaiting project that this community have been waiting for. And today we've seen the great day. And as community youths, stakeholders, chiefs, we've given our blessing during their time of surveys, their assessments. So, if this project tends to succeed, as youths of this community, we tend to benefit greatly. One of the benefits in the area of youth employment.
It's a young talk. Paul Usman Kabia, na the chairman for the disabled them where they live na that community day. Talk say, then gladly for the Nant Energy project and continue say the lights go promote development, especially to disabled people them na that part there.
Today, history for this Kisi community, particularly we the disabled people there who shall they live. It's very, very much important for their hotel and we conduct a survey wherein disabled people are involved in this community. But we feel say how them they do we and so then they do we. We not be feel say this particular energy, not energy, they commence. So we're very much happy as I tell you this light they promote development of the people there. And more especially we the disabled people them. Now we women then they live for sell cold water, sell drinks, sell ice, block.
Where in self be the talk, the Deputy Minister of Energy 1, Dr. Eldred Taylor, talk say this BNTM, the country don't face serious challenge na the energy sector and self continue for give background of the project.
The project is sponsored and developed by Milele Power Limited, who owns 50.1 shares, and TCQ Power Limited, 49.9 as equity holders, and the US International Development Finance Corporation as the lead debt provider for the project, with a loan amounting to $415 million. And Your Excellency, I wish to bring to your attention that one of the beauty about this project is the fact that with these monies that have been provided by DFC, part of that security guarantee, which was not provided by government through the support of World Bank, was also captured in this particular loan agreement. That is to say, they've provided the political risk insurance in the event of any default kind of payment. So that has been captured, which is why it is also very comforting for government, because it shows government's ability and willingness to close on some of these projects. Construction will be undertaken under a turnkey engineering, procurement, and construction contract with a commercial operation date expected to be between 24 to 30 months after the start of construction. The power plant comprises 1. The installation of Siemens gas turbines, 2. Light fuel oil storage tanks and water treatment facilities, 3. A new 33 kV in the substation at the Kisi site, 4. The construction of approximately 1.3 kilometer pipeline from a new jetty for the landing of the LPG or LNG to this Kisi site. 5. An 8-kilometer reinforcement of the 33 kV transmission line from Blackwell Road to Wellington Substation. And 6. Installation of an additional 33/11 kV transformers at the Kleintown and Wellington Substations, jetty, for the landing of the LPG and LNG.
As one of the leading sponsors for the 9th project, the U.S. Ambassador Brian D. Hunt talks say,
for you today to celebrate the groundbreaking of the Nant Energy Project. The United States government takes immense pride in its partnership with our private sector sponsors, TCQ and Melele, as well as with the government of Sierra Leone in catalyzing this project. We are thrilled that we will now begin construction on this facility, which will be completed within 36 months. This project is poised to revolutionize Sierra Leone's energy landscape, bringing reliable and affordable electricity to communities across the nation. Its impact will be profound, fueling progress, prosperity, and a brighter future for Sierra Leoneans. With up to 400, United States, through its agencies and partnerships, recognizes the critical role that sustainable energy plays in Sierra Leone's economic development. Energy is not just a commodity. It is the backbone of economic growth, healthcare improvement, educational advancement, and Sierra Leone's broader development aspirations. In recent years, the U.S. government has invested significantly in Sierra Leone's energy sector. Our initiatives aim to enhance the country's infrastructure, facilitate Sierra Leone's energy transition, promote the use of renewable energy sources. The Nant Energy Project is a critical piece of this effort. With expanded energy capacity, Sierra Leonean hospitals will have the reliable power they need to provide life-saving care around the clock. This project will also lay the foundation for future strategic partnerships and investments in sustainable and renewable energy solutions for Sierra Leone.
During a keynote address, the president, Dr. Julius Madabio, talks say the 148 megawatts will play an important role in the energy sector.
Energy is the lifeblood of any modern society. It powers our homes, it fuels our industries, and drives our country's economic development and social progress. Without energy, we can do nothing. But for far too long, Sierra Leone has faced significant challenges in meeting its energy needs, as we all know and have experienced. We continue to face inadequate access to affordable and reliable modern energy services. Today, a new dawn is upon us as we take a decisive step to change that narrative. We are here to lay the foundation for a power generation project that will provide our nation with reliable, affordable, cleaner, and sustainable energy. The 148.5 megawatts, call it 150 megawatts, power purchase agreement for the Western Area Power Generation Project, signed by my cabinet in November 2023, is to construct and commission a 22-year-old liquefied petroleum gas plant.
President Dr. Julius Madabio be end up for say this project go help for improve education, healthcare service, and self go create job opportunity for young people them na the eastern part of Freetown. The president Dr. Julius Madabio be end up for launch the Nant Energy Project. For Rise Radio, me and Fasmata Bangura, they report.
077-963-963. Now, number and you say go send text message and be part of the program. So let me come back again to you, Lucien. We don't talk so many things, and we go for the different things inside the pillar. But because of time now, let we take bit by bit with the most important one after the gender, youth, and persons with disability get for do mediation, where on expected outcome. They look at say they expect say the inter-party and intra-party dispute resolution guide go be meaningfully implemented, and same also say regular inter-party and intra-party peace promotion and inclusion dialogue then go be held. Let we know something about that one day.
Well, part of we responsibility and part of what we could bring this come inside. Even before 2023 elections, we don't be start for develop this dispute resolution guide for political parties. That is alternative dispute resolution mechanism where political party go get them committee there, we think then political party will solve problems. We think then, so if we not go get the need for council PPRC or get the need for go na court. Now we been done introduce this guide to the political parties them. The leadership of political parties them, we don't accept this guide. We don't take and go at district level. We don't go train political party leaders them at them area and they. So it not go take too long again. We go inside back for go see if they don't establish then committee there within them political parties, because within them are most of the political parties and a disciplinary committee. And disciplinary committee by the word self now for discipline people.
Okay.
And we not say doing it so they for let them be then people in election they elect them election and they go. And we sabi political party when they go into election now then they get sides. Either they get side A or side B or side 1 or side 2. Or like the APC they get team A and team B. SFP them get power and when. You understand? So then people don't have disciplinary committee. All they look at where somebody will not been there with them, then go on for take disciplinary action. When something that issue then can sit down as a political party, then settle them. And now a committee will look at we go look at people that will not get nothing again for benefits in a political party. They don't buy, they don't sell in a political party. They don't want no position again in a political party. They go able for speak truth to power. They go able for tell big man to say no, this too do not also happen.
Okay. So one could say this particular thing here, so now one way people might not go be satisfied with, and some go even tell you say una go interfere into the affairs of the political parties.
Well, we not gonna forget and pandemic dispute resolution committee then they now make inside the guide them say una can form the committee with either 5 man or 7 people. We will get a chairman and get a secretary, and then chairman and the secretary they get the guidelines, the TOR. Where they guide the operations. Because the question may come, if the chairman now be part of the problem, then the chairman gave us this set aside. Let somebody else take the lead and then solve the problem within them political parties. Because I tell you, where courts they not been there, we get traditional way to solve a problem to them. Where we then are with us? If we not the daddy, I can delegate to me wife say this issue you try for solve them, because I believe say you not get no interest for them. Now you picking them. We sabi people they waiting na APC and SLPP. We think you don't stronger, and then they go solve the problem for them, because people then look then say then people are they're not getting that take away the interest them. If we see say you won't get interest, we not just shift you aside. Let people then solve the problem. We are solving problems then the way they can able for solve within 1 or 2 days.
Okay.
Then go to court and spend years.
Okay. So like this particular one here, so it go get for even make una act as intermediary between political party them and ECSL, like I would see the Unity Party the last time where they not been partaking to the 2020 elections.
Well, the Unity Party and some other political parties have been 3 not take part in 2023 elections. The one political party na C4C now because they get caught injunction. Court say not for proceed with nothing until they talk their case done. The Unity Party not be reach the criteria for letting them participate in the elections because they not being go according to their constitution.
Okay.
The constitution say you start your elections at the zonal level. They wanted to start at district level. We say no, hold them. No, not to say constitution say, hey, well, I not get people in the no. You tell you really say your constitution say for start and yanda. So now they for start. Even the NGC and some other political parties, they wanted to start up. We bring them down. Even to the SLPP, when petition come to we stop them, make them go do election back. Even with the APC, we they make sure say part of the political parties actually tell we say. We there now for make sure say political party they respect their constitution. If now you don't make your constitution, we don't respect your constitution. We they make you respect your constitution.
Okay. All right, we go get for come back to you now for me to wrap up. For sake of the rumor where they go around for lockdown tomorrow, the Deputy Minister of Trade and Industry do advise Makituman them and trader them for carry on with them business and not listen to fake news. We say now the government to do lockdown tomorrow when on June 19. It talk this way, it go work on a different market them na free tongue. Samuel Ali Kamara gets more and gonna report.
That's na market woman them and other business people been the allen at the background for sake award we meet them say Tuesday, June 19 this year, nobody not for pull market and sell. This make the Deputy Minister of Trade and Industry, Madam Fatma Takagbo, with cross-section of Traders Union, National Market Women's Association, and other people them, been go work on a different markets them na Freetown for encourage people them for carry on with them business for sake of the news within the area say governments they do lockdown. As this issue come up this BNTM because of the tripartite committee report, we for comot nado Wednesday, June 19 this year. Madam Fatma Takagbo start for talk about the reason for the waka.
Well, the reason why I put up on this tour, as the Ministry of Trade and Industry, me and the able minister when our Honorable Alpha Ibrahim to say, we go now for make sure say we work with traders them. You know what they na a ministry, when you go now for them with traders them, then anything where they affect traders them, you sit on our office, you know go about for sensitize them or for do anything supposed for be.
Madam Fatma Takagbo go before for talk say, then decide as ministry for come out and talk to market people them for say the message them where they don't get but lockdown, not come out from the ministry or the government, but from bad people them where they oversee, we not mean good for the country.
Now some kind fake news them when they go around on social media, when they put it together the name them they say, together there, now they all they don't talk to, for let's say that they not can sell the market there, then get locked down, then get sit down, home strike, then get coffee order. So I will not say that means the way they pass, not to from government to come out. That means the way they pass, and news don't for being sex na the country. I will not want that one day. So now for that make, we take them up and we say, we for go out there. Let we educate you traders them. That message where they give, it not come out from the government. It not come out from Ministry of Trade. It not come out from the minister. It not come out from me. It not come out from Traders Union. Now the bad people there, when I mean good for this country, there's no oversee. Then they send back that message for say waiting. Then they can cause violence.
The Deputy Minister go before for assure market woman and business people them, make them not listen to any news where they stop them for do them business as this get chance for pull them business.
I say Sundays and they say 16. So me I be the one that will yesterday will not be see them. Because some we don't say pray there, then they come up. They go make sure say the Muslim them are able to pray. And in all what we say, yesterday not be very important day. It only be Idil Adha, but it will also be the day of the African child. And for una the daddy them, yesterday that be Father's Day. So now be 3 important day. And the Christian people there, they happen for yesterday on Sunday, then go to church. So imagine that 16 days say them be full. All the things that them be for cause yesterday. So they don't follow, they say the 16. Today them be say the 17. Now we don't have street show. We don't to trade at them. We not see them come out again. Now, the next date they say the 19, 20, 21. Then they get a new date. They say the 24, 25. We dey tell the trader them for say any day so they come up with like how they don't begin change so. Trader, now buy and sell you sabi. You na business person. Now market business you sabi. Now listen to nobody when they can't try for quality business.
We be the ending talk. Madam Fatmata say the president value everybody, including trader them. Now he make it don't make in priority for say salon maintain peace.
The president value everybody, including the trader there. Now make it don't make them a business. It don't make them no problem for make sure say salon go maintain peace. Salon go get peace. And we believe in peace and we believe in the president. So the trader they won't let them be rest assured for saying yes. Violence not get for there, enough security measures go there, let them afraid, make them come out, let them pull their market there. You shopkeeper, open the shop. You store owner, open the store. Because some trader then they, now inside there then they keep their market. If you not open, how them go pull their market there?
For Rise Radio, Samuel Ali Kamara. the report.
Quick one, and so we go join Esther Nene Kamara for we court update.
Magistrate Sakeko na Paneba Court number 1 don give bail to Musmith wey police allege say bin pretend and take money na Aisha Sise, Mariam Bangura and Mariatu Samura de Anne. Musmith de tima before magistrate na court for answer to 3 counts charge them. Obtaining money by false pretense contrary to section 32, sub 1 of the Licensing Act 1916 and 2 counts of fraud. Police file say Tuesday 5 March 2024 na Benjamin Lane inside Freetown, the accused bin fraud Aisha Sise money wey na 2,200 leons, wey dem begin because e say e dey sell oil for cook, rice, flour and milk. Na count 2 na the same day and place. The accused person bin fraud Mariam Bangura money wey na 2,200 leons, wey dem begin because e say e get foodstuff dem for sell like rice, peanut and flour, wey im bin know say e no get them at all. Na count 3 na the same day and place. The accused person bin fraud and take money wey na 11,700 leons na Mariatu Samura in Anne for wey im bin tell am say e dey sell rice, peanut, flour and other foodstuff dem, wey im bin know say na lie in the lie. Wey dem begin and explain the charge to the accused person, e be say e no guilty. That we made the late prosecution Inspector Selutap be call on the witness for talk about wetin in nobody case na court. After the witness in statements na court, the lawyer wey dey team up for the accused person, Evan the Esquire, be apply for bail for the accused person. Magistrate Sakekura be give bail to the accused person and fine am 200,000 yuan and forget 2 shorty. The shorty dey forget valid ID card wey get the name and address Panam. According to the magistrate, na the deputy assistant registrar na im go approve the bail. Magistrate Sakekura be adjourn the case to June 25 this year. Magistrate Santiri Bangwana Panemba Court number 2 don send 50-year-old Amadou Bago remand na the male correctional center because police allege say e fraud Amadou Saliu Jallo. Amadou Badetima before magistrate na court for answer to 2 counts charge them for the land conversion contrary to section 20, sub 1, 4b of the Licensing Act 1916 and larceny contrary to section 2 of the Licensing Act 1916. According to police file na that, date the way police no be sabi inside June 1 to June 30, 2023 na Shaka Steven Street inside Freetown. The accused Amadou Ba be fraud and take to himself $6,000 wey pasalo money na 145,800 leons wey Amadou Saliu Jallo began for change. Na count 2 na the same day and place. The accused be allegedly thief 6,000 United States dollar wey pasalo money na 145,800 leons Amadou Saliu Jallo in property. Wey dem begin and explain the charge to the accused person, e no be talk nothing. That be make Assistant Superintendent na Police Aissatou Baba Musa be call on the lead prosecution witness Amadou Saliu Jallo wey na businessman for talk about wetin in nobody case na court. After the witnessing statement, magistrate be ask the accused if he get any question for the witness. The accused person be go before for ask the witness some question them, but the accused person no be get lawyer with the team up for him na court. Magistrate Santiri Bangura no be give bail to the accused person and send a go remand na the male correctional center na Freetown. So till June 26 this year. For Rise Radio, Mina Esther Nene Kamara.
Now, listen, as we dey wrap up now, we don't talk lengthily on this strategic plan so and how it gets for those so the term we wanna put. And now let we talk about how the monitoring process go go for the like and how effective the commission go work for see that say they able for enhance and reach the targeted goal we when I don't set for reach to the term when I say the strategic plan go day and waiting will be you find out what to people.
Well, of course, as a commission, as I say, we're going to develop M&E framework, monitoring and evaluation framework. We go tell we as to when and when we go for check we go for checklist. You know, say we don't put this for this month to this month. We achieve them, we will achieve them, we not achieve them. What we for do for make we achieve them. And then as a commission, as a directorate, all the directors then get a responsibility for ensure that the staff them work out there for work. Me always I didn't my staff then it because the IT unit all day under me. You know, mediation and programs are the backbone of the PPRC. We will make sure say that unit, you know, be very effective for ensure that we able for solve political parties them issues them, and able for ensure that we able for build on the achievements we don't make so far. But I just believe say with funds, we're bound for like we able for achieve all we two don't set out inside this plan.
So what will be your final message to people the next time?
Well, the final message to the people of Sierra Leone and of course to many political parties, let we just stay and pray and just join on with PPRC for like we able for get fundings so that we believe say idleness for done. Even inside strategic plan, we get for targets them political bloggers then where they use social media the way they not for user.
Okay.
We get for train them on the effective use of the media so that we go to talk things the way could bring benefits kind of salon. Because today if you put salon in him, tomorrow how you go make him? Like I can say hate speech and like where you take A4 paper, you check you go now do I go na veranda to na throw him.
Okay.
I go na Congo markets and come back. I not go get all them paper then. Sometimes I not go see none again. I just like where you poil somebody name and where you poil country name. So we get for target them. We get for target the media wings of political parties. We don't fear not like we two political parties they pa alala. Now we then get alala within themselves. Now fearful. Because now the law will get if political party they mistake fetch na them party office na problem when they because they say charity begins at home. If you not meet the cost na host na morning, where you go na street, you not go cost cost.
Okay. Well, we say plenty thank you to you, Lucien Momoh, even though we not talk about the cost projection for the strategic budget plan.
About $14 million.
I tell you. Okay, well, now so the program we on Salon Golefi for today. Plenty thank you to studio guest. We now Lucien Momoh, Director of Training and External Relations, PPRC.
Plenty thank you to reporters and we bring the story then we come to una we police we na Masa Nyanga we still engineer we na Bashu Keta Jones Koma and Temu Bangora with Fiona we make una see live on our Facebook page. We executive producer we na Maria Maba. We will bring the program to you this evening. We name Nadevida Spence Solomon.
And Mina Samuel Ali Kama. Don't forget for listening to English news at exactly 8 p.m. this night and tomorrow morning for Rise and Shine morning show. So till tomorrow we'll come back again with another edition of You on Salon One for make you get a lovely night and continue for listening to Rise Radio 96.3 FM. Good evening.